Hi everyone, this is Louise from 805 Soap, and somebody wanted to know on how to make this wreath. And this wreath is an unconventional wreath. My daughter wanted it, so it's not made with all Christmas colors. It's made with white and blues and pinks and greens. And I hope you can see that. I'm going to keep it in the background for a little bit so that you can see it. It's pretty big. It's 24 inches across. So it's it's a quite big wreath, but I'm going to show you basically what you need. You need scissors, you need wire cutters, you need needle nose pliers, and I use a ruler, and I'll show you what I use the ruler for. Okay, you need a wreath, and this is called a work wreath. Okay, it's sold at Hobby Lobby for $6.99, and I got it was on sale for 40% off. And they come in all different colors. They come in red, green. This is a gold one because today we're going to be doing one with a green mesh, and I'm going to put the greens and the blues ribbons just like this with a green mesh. So it should be quite striking. So this is a 10 by 21 inch, 21 inches long, 10 yards on the roll. And what you do is you take the end is like this, and you crunch it up, and you make sure your ends are folded under, and then you take the end and you fold it back. Okay? And these wreaths come already with these, and you take them and you pull them up and you move them out because they're all closed down. They're all like this. So you want to take them and you want to push them all up, and you want to take your geo mesh, and you want to put it right in here, doubled up. Okay, because this is where you're going to start. So what you want to do is you want to tie it like this and twice, so that it's really in there. Okay, and leave your ties up. Then what I do is I measure every 12 inches. That's why I use the ruler, so that it's pretty uniform around. So I measure 12 inches. It's approximate, and I just grab it like this, and I work all the way around the outside, and I just push it up, grab it, put it in the stay tie. Okay, and you have two of these ties, and you twist it again. And you just poof them up. But I poof them up at the end. So I'm going to work all the way around, and you go around the whole outside. And it takes a little bit. It's probably maybe 30 minutes. And you keep doing this all the way around. I use a new roll for every wreath because you're going to use about that much. I don't like to piece them together because then they could fall apart. So once we get to the end here, what we're going to do is we're going to take this and put it in our last one here. And then you're going to go right back into this spot where you started. This one, we're going to put another loop here because you don't want a hole there. So you're going to take another one and put it right back in here. Okay? Now I don't cut my geomesh because I don't want ends. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this geomesh and just go right in the middle to here. So these are the ones that we haven't used, they're the ones in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take it from here where we left off, and I'm going to wrap it, and I'm going to put it in this one right here in the middle, and then just do the same thing in the front. And it goes pretty quick. I mean, you can make these in no time. I think the most difficult part is probably decorating them, you know? So and you're just working on the middle ones. Okay, so we're going to do 2 rows around. This stuff kind of sticks to itself. And make sure you're using the good side on it, not the bad side. There's a good and a bad side on this stuff. And you want to make sure that you use the stuff that the side that's the right side. So I try to measure it because I want it to be kind of even, but it doesn't have to be exact, but you just don't want a real long one there. So and make sure when you grab this that you're pushing them under and then just grabbing them and putting them over here. In between the ties. And make sure you don't fold the ties down, you leave them up, because you're going to add decorations to it, and that's what you're going to adhere it to. And some of them you're going to use some zip ties, or if they have metal wire on them. Most of my supplies do. So it's really kind of easy. It's a fun little project. I mean, over the years I've tried to just make Christmas presents. This one's been pretty good. I like it because it's fast, and you get a product right away. And they're pretty. They're really pretty. I saw them in at Hobby Lobby, and they're selling them for about $100. So, I mean, you can make it at home for like a third of that, if not even more. I mean, less. Probably, oh, I don't know, less than $20. It depends on where you buy your supplies. Now, my supplies, I have a place called Floral Syndicate here in my town, and in the next town over. Okay, so here's the last one. No, that was the last one. So the last one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to measure about 12 inches. Excuse me, this was the last one. So we're going to take this and I'm going to hold it right here, and I'm going to cut some off. And what I'm going to do is take these ends and I'm going to fold them under this one. under the last one. So I'm going to take it and I'm just going to fold it under, and I'm going to wrap it underneath. Because you don't want those ends, you want those ends on the bottom. Basically, you can't even see them by the time I get done. I mean, honestly. Okay. So now you have your basic wreath, and you're going to take and just push these out like so. Okay, so you have your basic wreath. And what you're going to do is you're going to embellish this with a lot of craft stuff. And this is some of the stuff that I showed you before that was on there. I have these. I have some beautiful stars. I have some of these. So what I like to do is use 3 of them. Okay, I like to use 3 in a setting at least. It's just like this one back here. There's 3 of these. There's 1, 2, 3. So usually odd numbers, 3, 5, 7. When you decorate something in odd numbers, because it looks better, and you don't have to. I don't know why in decorating it does. It's just, I guess, an eye thing. There's probably, if you Google that, they'll probably tell you something on it. But anyway, so that's how you make the wreath. I'll get some of these ribbons. I'm going to use a green, and probably I might use this one with this. It'll look really pretty. And I might use, I have a lot of ribbon, so I might use a gold too. So I'll switch the gold and the green out with this, and we'll see how that goes. So with your ribbons, I usually cut my ribbons about, I think they're, let me measure and tell you. It depends on, I want to say from here to here, 12 inches. So we're going to use 12 inches of ribbon. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. Then what I do is I take these, I put them together, I fold them inside, I cut the dog ears, because you want all of your ribbons cut like that. It just looks more professional. So just fold it in half, cut your ribbon, and voila. And then you take your ribbons, and all you do is go back to where the pipe cleaner is, and you put your bows in here. You want to get them like this. You want to scrunch them up right in the middle, and right in the middle. And then what you're going to do is you're going to place them right here. And just put them in. So basically you can go in here and decorate them any way you like. And then you can put some of the flowers. You can even put a flower in there. I can put the flower in there if I want. Or I can put this in there. I don't like the red with that. I'd rather have the gold. I think the gold looks better, but that's just me. So when you do this, the ribbons come up, and you're going to put them there. And then you're going to put some in the middle also. So it's just a little tutorial on how to do it. You can put a lot or you can put a little. You can take some of this. I buy some of my stuff at the Dollar Tree. This was on one of the last wreaths that I put on, and it's just wrapped around the outside of it edge. Some of them I make curls on the outside. You can use the deco mesh. This was also sold at the Dollar Tree. You can use this on the outside of it. I bought some of these also at Floral Syndicate, but you can get them, and I'll stick some of these in there, maybe a gold or a silver. So I just went out and bought a whole bunch of stuff, and I think the gold looks better in here because it's a gold, but you can take this and wrap this wire around the bottom and put it in the middle for decoration. So there's a lot of different things you can do with it and to decorate it, and decorating it is probably one of the funnest parts of it because you can use, you know, any kind of colors or any kind of really nice ribbons that are out, and like I said, and just decorate it. So I hope this video helps whoever wanted to see it, and you can embellish them any way you want and do it, and it's really a nice gift, and they don't weigh anything either. They're very lightweight. I don't even think this weighs 2 or 3 pounds, but I hope that helps. It's just a short tutorial on how to make it and embellish it. I'll show you a picture of the one that's finished, but this is one of the ones that's finished here, and if you can see on some of the embellishments here, whoops, there goes my wire. You can see I put little gift bags on the inside, little ornaments here. I put ornaments in here, so it's pretty embellished. This has another one. Here's some more. So I put ornaments on the inside of it, and then we bought some of this too. And I made some of the curls that I made with the bows just sticking out here. And it's quite easy to do. We used quite a few ribbons for this one, probably about 3 or 4 different kinds. But like I said, these are really, they look beautiful on the door. I mean, honestly, they're just gorgeous. So I hope you like it. And